Hello, welcome back. I'm Dr. Protection, yours in safety. Harold Camping was the biggest news in a long time, and May 21st came and went. Now it is June 2nd, and Mr. Camping is back on television. And the interesting thing about this is that Mr. Camping does not change anything that he has said or claimed to know and understand. That is written in the Bible, by the way, not something that he's making up. So all you guys out there that are watching or judging Mr. Camping, first of all, stop blaming him for being a false prophet, because obviously he's not a false prophet, because he's not claiming that he has knowledge that no one else has. He's not saying that God told him or anything like that, and he's not trying to say these kinds of things. He's saying that he deciphered the Bible to mean these things that came from the Bible itself. So we got to stop blaming him for being a false prophet. Now, whether he's right or wrong, that's a whole other ball game there, and he's not a liar, and he's not a prophet. So let's stop saying that right off the bat, okay? And I'm not trying to totally protect him here, though I am Dr. Protection. No, but what I'm trying to do is make sure you understand what you're dealing with, what you're doing, and the knowledge that's here. You know, Mr. Camping is trying to tell us or warn us, so to speak, that this is what is revealed in the Bible if you study and you compare Scripture to Scripture, which, again, is very interesting, because I know a lot of people who do study Scripture, and they still disagree with a lot of what Mr. Camping is saying. And you know, some people are so faithful in a sense that they, I believe, are blind to a lot of things as well. So a lot of the verses that are in the Bible that claim that no one uh, will have that kind of knowledge, and so on and so on and so on, that only the Father knows the hour, the day, the time, is again very, very interesting. And I'm sure there's some mystical um, presence involved, and I definitely believe that, what we do need to study and really educate ourselves. So anyway, Mr. Camping has not changed anything that he said, and here's the interesting part: that Mr. Camping says that the judgment day did happen. It did occur. It came. It didn't just come and go. It happened. He's saying that God is here, but he came silent as the thief in the night. And he did not come physically. He came spiritually, which was a mistake that he made in his understanding of what was supposed to occur. And the thing is that he's claiming, and this is very interesting too, is that it was going to be a great big earthquake. Well, did he mean a physical earthquake? At first he did, but now what he's saying is that the way that he warned the world was a type of earthquake in itself. The earth quaked with people of knowledge and fear of God coming. And so it was a spiritual coming, and that God is here now, and that in October 21st, 2011, will still be the end of that rapture. And so we still need to look deeply into the Bible and what it reveals and what it's telling us and what is true and what is not true. But I'm very upset with some of the people that's been calling Mr. Camping and calling him a liar and calling him a false prophet. Yeah, the Bible said there's going to be many false prophets, but Mr. Camping is not a prophet. There are others out there, these evangelists that are on television. They're false prophets. Stop sending them money, stop believing them, and stop listening to 90% of all those evangelists on TV are false prophets. They're the ones that are liars. They're the ones that are wrong. Tell them to call me anytime, and I'll tell them to their face. They got to stop fooling people into believing lies and sending them money. They're just getting rich off of you guys. You know, you want to send money to Dr. Protection, where we could put some good money to use. Okay, because we got a lot of things to do to help people. I'm actually helping people. I help people save their lives and change their lives forever. And I'm not trying to say I'm biblical in any sense. We do it in another way. And of course, it's with God's mercy and God's grace and God's, uh, you know, power that He gives me to be what I am. And I'm thankful for those things. But we have to put things in perspective, and we got to do things in a proper way. Okay, so you know, if you want to study Harold Camping's um, different methodologies and you know his ways of understanding the Bible, that's one thing, and I encourage you to do so. Um, I encourage you to study the Bible yourself, which is what he always says anyway. You know, start comparing Scripture to Scripture and see what you find out. There are definitely many different codes out there, and there are definitely many mysteries still need to be revealed. We still don't know who built the pyramids, for God's sakes. We don't even know how old the pyramids are. There's lost civilizations and lost technologies that we still don't know and understand. And the timeline of history that we were grown up to believe is a lie. So you want to call people a liar, call those people liars. The people that say, oh, this happened this day and this happened that day, we don't know those things. We don't know those things are true, and they're not. All right. So we have a lot more studying to do, a lot more knowledge to gain. I'm Dr. Protection, yours in protection. Take care. See you soon. Bye.